Hey everyone, welcome to a new bike day here on Wild Boar Cycling. What a way to do the unveiling. Let's see what's in the box. Shh. Listen carefully, do you hear that? Let me out of the box! Let me out of the box! I want to go fast! Whoa, this is going to be fun. Hey, many of you all, when you've gone into the shop, you've only seen the bikes that are up there on the shelves and ready to be sold and ready to be ridden. But I'm going to show you today what it looks like when it comes to the shop, in the box, and it's assembled at your local bike shop. Sit back and enjoy as I open the box on this Project One. Let's see what's in the box. This is very cool. Now, not every bike at your local bike shop comes in this kind of packaging, but this is a Project One bike that comes out of Wisconsin, and it's packaged especially to make sure everything stays in place during shipment. I'm going to take it out of here slowly so you guys can see the detail that goes into putting one of these bikes out on the road. Wow, is that gorgeous or what? I don't know if you can see inside yet, but it's pretty amazing. So the first things I'm going to take out are the non-installed parts. And this box comes out here initially. I'm going to set it over here aside. This is not your ordinary packing box from TREK. This is the ones that they use for their Project One creations. And if you can get a glimpse inside to see how well this is packaged, I'm going to take the camera down here and just do some close-ups of that for you. Well, if you haven't figured it out already, this is an Emonda SLR9 with SRAM shifting. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Even in the box, it looks fast. One of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to put the seat mast on top of the seat post. And if you just look at the attention to detail that goes into one of these projects from TREK. I got out of the non-installed parts bin. This is the seat mast. I'm going to drop it on there and just snug it ever so slightly, because when I get it out of here, I'm going to want to hang the bike up on the rack by the seat post. And here we're looking at the brains of the operation back here. Pretty cool. You probably can't see it on the camera, but this has a Velcro strap that's holding it in place here by the front fork. I do like that little block there on the bottom to help it stay balanced while I take the rest of it apart. Cool. Yeah, typical packing job, these come with some zip ties or some string, but I really like the way the Velcro works here. I'm going to take off the front tire. Yeah, these are the ALS RSL 37 wheels on here. You've seen me do a review on these before. I'm not sure I'm going to leave these tires on. I think I might be taking them off and putting on something a little more robust for our Sonoma County roads. But wow, these are just gorgeous. These are P0s from Pirelli. Very nice. They're 26, and I really prefer a 28. So I am going to be swapping those out here with some Continental 5000s. There we go. Got it up on the rack, ready to start disassembling the rest of it. Really like what they've done here with on the Project Ones with these straps. Really nicely done with the Velcro. So easy to take off. And really appreciate that I'm going to be able to use those again and again and again. Love it. And besides changing the tire, my next order of business is going to be removing the chain, because I am going to put some wax on this guy. Really like how that's set up. Check out that for keeping it steady inside the... Okay, my next order of business is I'm going to get this amazing handlebar system up here on top of the front of the bike. And I really don't want to remove as little as possible of the packing material while I'm doing the build. It's just a good habit to get into, so that, you know, if you happen to drop a tool or something, and I'm prone to doing that, it doesn't nick up that beautiful paint job that's on this bike. Well, there we go. I've got the handlebars and the headset all set up. That was a little not for the faint of heart. You know, to make sure we get all those brake lines in there, even though this is electronic shifting, you still have to make sure that you route those brake cables in the right spot. And there's a little part underneath here that kind of holds them in place. So now what I've done is I've taken the wheels off, and now I'm going to remove the chain. And the reason I'm removing the chain is I'm going to put some wax on it so it's all ready to roll. Here we go. So here's what I've got done. I've fast forward a little bit. I've got the new tires put on here. These are the Continental Grand Prix 5000s, tubeless ready, but I put a latex tube in here. It's just you know, the roughness of the roads here in Sonoma County are sometimes difficult to deal with, and I prefer having a tube as opposed to tubeless on my road bike. You know, I still think I'll be able to run somewhere less than 90 pounds on those. And I put the Dura-Ace pedals on here. They went in just fine. I like using the Pedro's pedal wrench because you can reach in on one side and tighten it down just a little bit, and then put some leverage on it to get it torqued into space. Cool. So the next couple of things I got to do here, to get this all buttoned up, I need to put a saddle on here. I need to put some bar tape on, and we're going to be ready to ride. Cool. Beautiful, beautiful machine. So I got the batteries charged up now a little bit, and I think I'll have enough to go ahead and format the entire system. I know there's probably a firmware update that goes along with it. I'm going to go ahead and open up my SRAM app. That one beeped, and that one beeped. It's shifting like it's supposed to. This is a good sign. Looks like the B limit is set just fine, and also the high limit is set just fine. Wow. And there we go. Got everything charged. Now, one of the things I learned when I was in the shop the other day is once you have this all set up ready to rock, is you're going to want to go in and make sure there's no firmware updates. I had an issue on that on my checkpoint the other day, and you know, was able to resolve it pretty quickly. So I got all the components all synced. I got the rear derailleur and the front shifters all set up, ready to go. Pretty easy to do. No cables involved. It's all via Bluetooth on the Axis app. And gosh, I'm ready now to put a saddle on here and put some handlebar tape on here get it out and do a check ride on it and make sure everything works as advertised. Cool. Well, folks, I think it's time for me to take off my gloves. I've done all the assembly pieces. What I want to do is now just take these off after I've worked on it and take off the final pieces of foam that are providing protection while I was out here doing the assembly process. Boy, you tell you what, you just don't want to drop one of your tools on top of a brand new bicycle frame, especially one that's so as beautiful as this one. So we're just going to slide these off. Great. Got down here on the seat stays. Yeah, it's always, I guess it's always a pretty good idea. My habit is at work is I kind of leave all the foam on while I'm working, just in case I have an accident and drop something. But let's go through what I've done. Since I started this process here a few days ago, or yesterday. So, since we last chatted, I got new rubber on here. These are the Continental GP 5000s. I put on the bar tape. I've got the blender system up here for lights, and I got the one blender system back here for a tail light, and pretty much just it. I put on some water bottle cages. Let's do some close-ups of this before we close. Okay, folks, so let's just do a recap of what all I've done here. And just start at the front and work our way back. I put on the blender system mount for my Garmin, and I've got a light spot under here to hang a light on. Once again, you see the GP 5000 Continentals. They're 28. I took the 26s off of here. The roads in our Sonoma County are just a little bit rough. I don't know if you can tell from the video what the color is, but man, inside it looks black. You take it outside, it shines purple. The gold just pops out here with the letters down the side. And the guys at the Project One shop have really done a really cool job here. They've got gold bolts holding on the water bottle cages. And moving on the back, one more time, we got the blender system back here for a rear tail light. All super well integrated, easy to put on, and gosh, can't wait to take this out and get it on the road and do some check rides. And I'll let you know how it plays out here on my first few shakedown rides. Great. Well, folks, I hope you had fun watching me unbox this brand new bike from TREK. It's really quite a fascinating process when you get down to look at it. And let's see, anything else I want to tell you? Oh yeah, go out and ride, have fun, and of course, keep the rubber side down. Bye, y'all.